I'm going to be doing the $20 makeup challenge. In this video, you'll get 2 looks in one. You get a daytime look and a nighttime look. So the reason I'm doing this challenge is mostly because I was bored on my lunch break and I went to the Christmas tree shop. And actually, I didn't know they had a cosmetic drugstore-y kind of area. So I found that and I was like, oh cool, I found some cheap stuff. They were having a sale. Actually, it took me 4 stores to get all of the stuff for this tutorial. This is the Christmas tree shop. It's the first place I went. And my total was $11.40. Then I went to Target and my total was $4.32. Then I went to Walgreens and my total was $3.23. So then this ended up being $1.05. It was like on sale for 97 cents or something stupid like that. I don't know. If you add all of these numbers together, $1.05 plus $3.23 plus $4.32 plus $11.40, guess what you get? That's right, $20. Exactly. Just kind of impressed with myself. Oh, and one more thing. I'm gonna do a voiceover now because it is hot at my house. And so I have a fan running the whole time, and I'm pretty sure you wouldn't be able to hear me over the fan if I just told you what I was doing. So you're gonna get a voiceover. Oh, also, in case anyone's wondering, this is the color that's on my nails. It's Dream On by Sinful Colors. It's chipping very badly off this nail, but that's the color I have on. On to the tutorial.
Hi! Okay, first things first, set up your music loud enough so you can hear it over your fan, and get your groove on. Also make sure you have a headband to keep your hair out of your face. Then, take off your glasses. Alright, we are ready to start this challenge. Now for foundation, I'm actually using a concealer. And I'm using this because I couldn't really find a reasonably priced foundation, but this was on sale, so I squeezed out a bit on the back of my hand, aka my palette, and that's to warm it up a bit because this is pretty thick since it is a concealer. Then I used my fingers to dab it all over my face and smooth it out. It looked like something close to my skin tone in the package, but when I started putting it on, it was too light for me, but whatever, I made it work. Also, this has SPF in it, so it was a bit more greasy than moisturizing. I didn't like that it kind of got all up in my pores and stuff, but it didn't do anything bad to my skin, so. Next, I broke out the e.l.f. concealer I got in light beige. When I opened it, I didn't really like the foam applicator. Also, it had a smell, and since I have a very sensitive nose, I expected it to be unpleasant, but actually it was weirdly a little sweet and fruity. I applied it under my eyes and on my eyelids to get sort of an eye primer effect, and blended it out with my fingers. I also put it in areas where I tend to get red, around the nose, on my chin, the front of my cheekbones. Then I took the e.l.f. pressed powder to set it, but only in areas where I would get oily, around the nose, my forehead, under my eyes. I used the little puff that came in the compact. Yeah, I just smelled it right there. Don't think I'm weird, but I smell everything because I do have a sensitive nose, so I got this set of brushes from Nakamichi. They were on sale for $1, and it's 6 double-ended brushes. One end is one of those foam applicators that come with most drugstore eyeshadows, and the other is a flat brush. When I got the packaging open, I realized that the flat brush was actually a lot more fluffy than I thought it would be, so I grabbed some scissors and trimmed one down, and I cut an angle into the bristle. Then, with the L'Oreal quad I got, this one is in landscape, I fill in my eyebrows with the angle brush I just made. I like to start in the middle of my brows when I fill them in, so I mixed the 2 darkest colors together and started filling. I used the lighter color of the 2 darkest colors to fill in the front of the brow, and then I used the other end of the brush with the sponge applicator in the darkest color in the quad to do the tail of my brow. I forgot to do this, but you could also take the concealer to sharpen up your eyebrow. I usually do, but for some reason I just didn't. Then, starting with the eyes, I hit the inner corners with the lightest shadow in the quad and highlighted my brow bone as well. Then, using my e.l.f. eyeshadow brush I got for $1, I I used the next darkest color to give my lid a wash. And then I used the next darker color, the second darkest color, to make a subtle sort of pseudo smoky eye. It's not dark enough to be smoky by any means, but it's nodding in that direction. That color went on the outer corner and in my crease as well, in a sort of V shape, and I blended it out. I brought this color in on the crease about halfway across my eye. Then last, I picked up the darkest color and hit the absolute outer corner and crease in a much smaller V and blended that too. Here, I wiped off my eyeshadow brush on the back of my hand, since I only have one to use. Then, took it and blended across my whole lid gently. I also ended up taking that darkest color and running it along my lower lash line for a little more definition. For the lips, I just wanted a light stain, so I took my lipstick, Wet n Wild in 510A Light Beige Frost, which was the cheapest thing I got at 89 cents, by the way, though I don't really think it looks beige at all. It looks more corally pink to me. The color is really nice in the tube, but the payoff wasn't too great, which was okay for this daytime look since I only really wanted a stain, and I mean it is a frost, so maybe it's supposed to be like that. But anyway, I just lightly tapped it over my lips and rubbed them together to even it out a bit, and that was that. This is the finished daytime look I came up with. The colors in this quad are very similar to my skin color, so it's very subtle, and I would totally wear this to work. There's no mascara, but I don't usually wear mascara anyway because my lashes are a little long naturally. But if you need a little extra drama in your life, I'm gonna ramp it up for a deeper, more nighttime style look. And all of this is still for the $20. Starting off with my 97-cent black eyeshadow and that e.l.f. brush, let's make this a much more proper smoky eye. I only put black eyeshadow on one side of the bristles, and with that side I laid down a V of color and a sort of pseudo-lined my eyes with it. Then, flipping the brush, I'm just blending the edges. I also hit the lower lash line a little in the outer corner as well. Then, I took my Wet n Wild Mega Liner liquid liner in Black Sparkle and lined my eyes. I actually didn't realize this was a sparkle until I started putting it on, but whatever, it's a nighttime look, so a little extra bling doesn't hurt. The liner goes all the way around my eye, including the inner tear duct, because why not? I made a wing in the liner, starting about halfway across my lid and drawing it out, filling the space. This eyelash curler I was really surprised to find was $1, and it's really going to help me put on the falsies, though I'm not really sure what makes it mechanical. But anyway, these are the $1 false lashes I got by Nakamichi, and this is the mascara I got from Walgreens. I've wanted it since I saw Candy Johnson's $20 makeup challenge. She said she really liked it, so I figured when I couldn't find any mascara for less than $8 at the Christmas tree shop, that I might as well go and get it. It's Jordana Best Lash Extreme Volumizing Mascara in black. So here I'm curling my lashes and adding mascara. I didn't really care much about this mascara one way or the other, honestly. It was sort of volumizing and it didn't clump up, so that's something, but I didn't think it was amazing or anything. The Nakamichi lashes came with their own glue, which had an applicator that was basically a cut-off plastic stick. This stuff did not get along with my eyes very well, so my eyes started watering a lot and they got a bit irritated. But anyway, to apply the lashes, the first thing you should do after taking it off the plastic is roll the lash to help the band bend a little better. It's sort of like stretching before you exercise or something. It makes the lashes more flexible. Anyway, then just apply the glue along the lash band and let it set until it's tacky, and stick it just above your lash line. Add mascara, and sort of mash your lashes up into the fake ones to make them blend out a little better. If you need to, go back over the band of the lashes with your eyeliner. Sometimes you have to do this if your glue doesn't dry completely clear, just to hide it a little. And your nighttime bedroom eyes are done. Moving on to the cheeks, the reason I got this very corally pink color lipstick is because I wanted a cheek color as well. So what I did was get out my trusty palette again, which is just the back of my hand. I put some of the lipstick on the back of it. You don't need a lot, and you can always add more. And after it gets a little warm from your skin, you can easily use your fingers to apply it like a cream blush on top of your cheekbones. I like to blend it out almost all the way to my hairline. Just keep tapping it to warm it up and blend it out, and I actually really liked how the cheek came out. I think it's my favorite part of the look. Last but not least, I piled on the color to my lips to make them pop a lot more than they did with my daytime version of the look. And there you have it, a daytime look versus a nighttime look, all for $20. Let me know which one you like best in the comments, and please like this video if you like, and subscribe for more fun videos. It makes me really happy. And as always, I hope your life is full of color.